Welcome to State of Tech Android Tablet App of the Week. My name's Jared Hill. Today we're going to take a look at Flick Golf for the Android tablet. Now, you've probably heard of this game before, maybe you've seen it. It's always been at the top of the sales lists as a game in the Android market. I've played this game before on the iPhone, even on the iPad, and definitely on my Android phone, and I just recently started playing it on the Android tablet. Now, because of the Android tablet that I have the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. It's got a very long screen for me to play on, and I really like that because the Flick Golf game is a portrait game. You play it in portrait mode as opposed to landscape mode with your device. So when you're flicking the golf ball and controlling it, you've got a lot more range here. And of course, a lot of these Android devices are shaped in this way. So you've got a couple different gameplay modes: Quick Shot, World Tour, and Quick Shot Pro. I spend most of my time in the World Tour trying to unlock new levels and make it as far as I can. Now, this game isn't like the typical golf game where you flick the golf ball, you land on the fairway, you flick it again, and however many times it takes you to get to the hole is your score. This is more like Home Run Derby, but for golf. You're basically flicking that golf ball and trying to make it as close to the pin as possible. So I'm going to go in and start a World Tour. I've got a couple different levels: beginner, novice, amateur, professional, all the way down to elite. So I'm just going to start off on beginner here, and it's going to take me to my beginning course, Pinewood Springs, USA. So I'm going to hit play. It shows me an overview of the course, and I can see it here. I have 9 holes here to play. What I do is I take my finger right on the golf ball and I flick it towards the hole. Now, once you flick the golf ball up and it's up in the air, you drag your finger across the golf ball to add some spin rotation to it. So you're kind of controlling the way that the golf ball goes in hopes to, when it hits the ground, it will roll in and maybe you'll get a hole in one. The closer you get to the pin, the more points you get. If you land too far away from the pin, maybe even off the green, you don't get any points at all. So let's go ahead and flick that golf ball. And I rolled right in and got 500 points, threw a top spin on it, so it gave me a bonus. I didn't get all the way into the hole, but I got really darn close. So let's try for a little bit better this time. Oh, so close. Let's try it once more. And even farther out that time. So I've got I'm 3 of 9 on my attempts right now. I've got a few more to go. I'm on a different level now. Let's try that again. Oh, so close to a hole-in-one. Anyways, so you also have wind as a factor as well. The further along you get in the levels, the more difficult the wind factors get. Obviously, you're wanting to try and get the highest points possible because you need a certain amount of points to make it to the next level. So as you progress, you may find yourself replaying courses trying to get a higher score in order to make it on to the next levels. So of course, you could pause and exit this at any time. Just like any other game, you want to compete against your friends and get those high scores. You can do that using their score feature and battle against other people with your top scores. Of course, wanting to get the best scores possible on each hole. So when your friends play, they see your high scores and they have to kind of compete against that. So of course, the World Tour is a lot of fun. Quick Shot's good for practicing. Quick Shot Pro, also lots of levels to unlock in there. So you'll find that this game has a ton of gameplay. It's definitely one of those games that you could just pick up and play when you have a few spare minutes and then come back to it later. That's one of the reasons why I really like this game. On any of the devices that I own, it's an awesome game. So Flick Golf for the Android tablet, definitely check it out. That's why it's this week's App of the Week on State of Tech. Android Tablet App of the Week. We'll see you next time.